Now, a lot of people have been asking me about the Summit Farm, more specifically the Floor 100 farm, because there are old videos, and here, let me turn this off. There are old videos of Floor 100 farms where you could just sit there in the lobby and the hunters could come in and you could just focus fire them. That is not the case anymore. Now, I did do a updated Summit farming guide, and I talked about floor 10 and doing all the legendary farming and getting the bighorn, things like that. But I purposefully left out the floor 100 because it's its own animal. Because not only do you have hunters, but you have a room before the hunters. And a lot of people get messed up in one or both of those rooms. And every time you do, it resets you back to 100, and then you have to do it again and again and again and again, so on and so forth. Now, a lot of new and returning people have never done floor 100, so they are missing out on a couple of the hunter masks. Now, one you can get right now, and another one you can get during the holiday event series. But in today's video, what I'm going to do is we're going to hyper focus on floor 100. I'm going to show you how to beat the first room and the second room. I'll show you the technique that I use, and that's it. You'll be on your merry way. Because all it is positioning. You need to be in certain spots in both of the rooms. That way you can take on the enemy without getting, surrounded. Because once they surround you, it's pretty much game over. Now, this farm can be done with teammates. You can do this solo as long as you have somebody to hold the floor 100 checkpoint for you. Now, I just completed floor 100 for this video, and then I'm doubling back to do the intro.
This may take a while. Hope you cleared your schedule.
But what happens is you get a checkpoint at floor 100. You have one room where you have the normal enemies, and then you have the second room where you have the hunters. And then once you complete it and call up the flare, booyah, now we're back down to floor 1. Now, the reason why I'm showing you this is because you can add as many directives as you want. For today's video, I'm doing heroic with 7 directives solo. That way you can see how to do it solo, and then you can get with your buddies, whether it be a 2-man group, 3-man group, or even a 4-man group if you're nasty, and you guys can all take on the hunters together. Now, the thing is that yes, the enemies will scale with your group, so it is easiest to do this solo, and that's why I'm showing you how to do it solo. Because once you get with a group, it depends on your builds, it depends on your synergy, it depends on what your teammates do. It's not just about you. But in today's video, I'm going to show you where to go in each of these rooms. I'll show you how to complete it. I'll show you the hunter mask that you can get for completing this. And that's it. Let me know what you think in the comments. Now, the cool thing about this farm is that you can keep the floor 100 checkpoint. The way to do that is to have a friend of yours or a clanmate or whatever, and let's just say they never do floor 100, right? You could have them join you, wipe at floor 100, that way they have the checkpoint, and then they can just leave. And then that way, whenever you complete it, have them go to floor 100, send you an invite, and then they can leave again. And then that way, you have floor 100 as many times as you want. Now, this is the only way of taking on legendary hunters, and this is the hardest hunters in the game. Because not only can you do this at legendary, but you can do this at legendary with all the directives. There is a thing I do want to say, though, and that is the known issues board does have the summit directives as broken. Some of them are acting up, and some of them are just not working at all. For example, I had fragile armor, and it kept breaking on me, and it was just getting annoying. But I do run this heroic with 7 directives, and it is its own beast. Pretty fun, and like I said, you can do this with friends, and you can jack this up even up to legendary. And that's how a lot of people get the bighorn. So I know that myself and other content creators like to say floor 10, right? And the reason why we say floor 10 at legendary is because that is the easiest legendary boss to take on for the Bighorn. However, if you have, say, a group of friends or you have a clan or what have you, you can easily have one person hold the floor 100 farm and let 4 people farm legendary floor 100 for the Bighorn. Now, the reason why I say that is because the more people you have in the group, the more hunters you have. The more hunters you have, the more named boss drops you get. Now, if you do this quick enough, and I'll show you, it is pretty quick. I do the whole floor in just a few minutes. Now, if you do this quick enough and you have a clanmate or a teammate or friend or whoever that's willing to give you that floor 100 checkpoint back, you could farm this over and over and you could get several bighorns to drop. Now, way back in the day when floor 100 was the spot to farm and where we were getting all the hunters to just go into the lobby, that's where people were finding, multiple bighorns to drop from those hunters because they do count as named bosses, and this is legendary, so you can get those as well. But all right, let me go ahead and show you the methods. I'll show you the mask and everything once I complete it. But that is your intro. Let's jump over to the gameplay. Part 1 of floor 100. Here's your mechanic or your technique for it, okay? As soon as you enter floor 100 right here, you're going to go to the left, and then you're going to run over here to the lobby. This is like a little lobby with a desk, a few, bookshelves, what have you, but you're just going to sit right here on the other side of the bookshelf. All right? This is going to be your spot. I know it's really dark in floor 100, but once you run over here, the lights turn on. It's kind of weird, but there you go. And then when you go back over here, it gets dark again, you see? It's just a weird bug or whatever they want to do with it. Now, the reason why you want to be over here in the far left and you want to sit right here on this corner is because they can't shoot you until they're like right here behind you. So the only way they can shoot you is from over here. That way you can take them out at this spawn, you can take them out at the spawn down there, and you can take them out over there, which is another spawn door. But they're never going to spawn behind you. So you have all the vantage point right here, as long as you don't get them to eventually run back behind you. Now that's the technique. I will show you the gameplay of me doing this solo. Again, everything is heroic, 7 directives. I hope you enjoy. It's just a pestilence with Striker. All right, here we go. Here we go. One more time. Everybody's feeling fine. Oh, sorry. My bad. All right, floor 100 gameplay. Here we go. Heroic with, 7 directives? Very nice, I like. Here we go. And sit right here. This is exactly where you want to be. And then they can spawn down low or to your right. But they should never be behind you. Now, yes, the lighting is very dark. But once you clear this part of floor 100, it will lighten up. Lighten up. Get it with the lights. Waiting for this sniper. Oh, sniper. I don't want to run down there because then the next spawn's going to hit me. Let's see. Can I see him from right here? Come on. Pick your head up. Oh. I can't. No. Alright, whatever. Let's go. Oh, come on. Oh, snap. Where are they spawning? Okay. Down the way. Oh, that got me with the confuse. Oh, that sucked. Alright. There we go. Wait for this one. Yeah, they're really being slow right now. Boom. Next wave. Yeah, I'm getting sick of this. It's like really dark and they're playing way back. Where are they at? But all you want to do is you want to sit in this lobby. You don't want to leave because then the next wave might catch you. And then you're screwed. There we go. Got some stacks going. Very good. Very good. All right. So there's the first part of floor 100. Pretty easy, right? And then the lights should turn on right about now. There we go. Look at that. Look at that. It's almost like they turned the lights off on purpose. All right. So now we have to get ready for part number 2 of floor 100. So let's go ahead and jump over there. Part 2. Here we go. Good old striker. Alright. They're going to spawn whenever I hit the bottom of the stairs. You're going to go far left. Alright, go far left. Mm-hmm. Ouch.
Hostile sniper turret detected. Vital signs critical.
There's one. Oh! And then what you do is you throw a grenade. Got him. And that's how you do it. That's floor 100.
You did it. You reached the top. That's incredible. Come back to Haven, Agent. You deserve a break.
GG's,
GG's.
GG's.
I know I don't have the stamina for that kind of ordeal.
Now, once you complete this, you have to come outside and shoot off the flare. But that is how you get the hunter mask. So there's actually 2 hunter masks that are associated with this. Here's the first one, Adamant. And the other one, Yulmust, the Santa Claus hunter. But obviously this one's for the summit floor 100 for your first go. And then this is for whenever you do it during the holiday event series. But that is how you do floor 100. I hope you enjoy. It is different with a team, only with the scaling. So if you're solo, it's 2 hunters. When you're with 2 people, it'll be like 3. It'll keep scaling up and up. So what you do is you get all your people over here, and you can actually shoot these. That way it doesn't mess you up. But as long as you chill here, you're good. But remember, there's different things they can shoot to mess you up. So make sure you're over here, you're in cover. Make sure you throw your grenades, get them out of cover, do whatever you can to focus fire them, and then that's it. You're good to go. But that's your entire floor 100 farming guide. Because now these doors shut whenever you go up against the hunters. So what I do, and with everyone, is I go up here, top left. We focus fire the hunter because then they run over there to the right. Come over here, get set up right here, and then keep firing them. That's it. There's so many things on all of these covers that you can shoot to get them out of cover. And you can throw grenades. And then that's all you're doing. And then that way you just keep the hunters moving. You focus fire them one at a time, and you're good to go. Now, like I said, when you're done, you come out here, you call for extraction, and you're all done. I hope you enjoyed, but that is your Floor 100 Summit Farming Guide. I'm Kamikazevondoom. Hit the like, subscribe, you know a little YouTube spiel, and I'll see you in the next one, all right? Peace out.